Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Something catastrophic has happened to my truck. Dad, do you want to go ahead and explain?
So this year, make, and model of GM, all the way through the majority of the 90s, they decided to put what is called a oil cooler system in. So what this does is where the oil cooler would normally go up on the motor, this unit was installed with two cooling lines, in and out, whichever one is which. So then your oil cooler, your oil filter goes on over here onto the side. Unfortunately, these are notorious for leaking, and even worse, if the crimp job wasn't done properly from the factory, it will blow the hose completely off. So Mackenzie left work the other day and stopped by an appointment afterwards. When she was done with her appointment, she auto-started her truck, came back out, truck was off, and there was a gigantic puddle of oil underneath. Basically, it pumped all the oil out of the engine. We're still able to get the engine to turn over. We're not sure if there's any major damage done at this point in time. I'm sure there was some, being as how the oil is the lifeblood of the motor. So what we've done is we pulled out the distributor and all of the plugs, made it easier for the engine to rotate over. From here, we're getting rid of that marvel of engineering, stupid engineers, and we're going to replace it, mind the dirty garage, with this adapter. This allows you to go back to just your basic oil filter. So this bolts up in there, allows you to put your normal oil filter back in, and bypasses the whole cooling system. Being so we live in the Arctic and it's extremely cold up here, there's no reason for the oil cooler to even be there. If I was hauling a gigantic trailer, or Mackenzie was, towing 10,000 pounds or something like that with that little pickup, in Arizona, I can understand why this would be there. So at this point in time, there's really no use for this to be there. It even has the little bypass valve here in case you decide to be neglectful and not change your oil and your filter gets plugged. It will even bypass. So pretty neat little unit. So we're going to replace that. Here's the distributor we took out. So at this point in time, once this is installed and the filter is put on, we'll then take this unit and we'll be able to reach down in through the distributor hole and turn the oil pump, that's what drives your actual oil pump in the bottom of your distributor. By the way, she did put it in a, I believe it's an Excel aftermarket HEI distributor. Aftermarket parts here and there. So anyway, this has the exact same tip as the bottom of the distributor. So we'll be able to turn the oil pump once we have oil pumping up through the system. And we also checked all the spark plugs too, which they look great. So once we have oil pumping through the system and we can ensure everything's being lubricated, at that point in time, we're going to do a compression check. Make sure each one of the cylinders are all up to compression. See if we've broken a ring or done any major damage. That's going to give us the, basically it's a health checkup. From there, I don't know. If we get good compression, we're going to try to run it. If we don't get good compression, we get to do all this over again. So that's all we got. Mackenzie, what do you think? You got high hopes? Yep. Yeah, she's a little disheartened by the whole situation. So tune into the next video and we'll see what happens.